Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be filming a cute little tag video. It's called the Sims AweSIM Tag. Tamarelio, I can't pronounce your name. Username actually tagged me in it, and I believe she created it as well, so I'll leave her link in the description as well as the questions. Oh my god, I fail so bad. But let's just go ahead and jump on in. There is 10 questions, so not very much questions, so it should be a pretty quick video for you guys for today. So question number 1, how long have you been playing the Sims franchise? I've been playing the Sims franchise since I was 10 years old back in 2002. I was playing the Sims Online. If you guys, I'm pretty sure most of you guys don't know what the Sims Online was, but it was basically the Sims 1 but online. You had to pay to play, almost like World of Warcraft, for example. It was super fun. I literally spent an entire summer playing that game. Like, I was so disappointed and so sad when I found out they took it off server, which is understandable. It was getting a pretty old game. It was up for quite a long time, actually, and I actually came back to it because I found the games and I realized that we could still pay to play it, and I played it for a little while and there wasn't as many people, but it was still fun. I loved that game. That was the very first Sims game I ever played. Thanks, you know, it was really good. But question number 2, who told you about The Sims and how did you start playing the game? My mom actually was the one that introduced me to The Sims back when The Sims Online was going on. She actually bought it and played it, I think, or either just bought it for me to play. I'm not 100% sure how it all went down. I don't remember. It was almost 13 years ago, more than 13 years ago, actually. So, you know, I started playing The Sims because of her, because she introduced me to it, and it kind of became into this, where I literally am playing The Sims every single day, or every, you know, majority of the week. I don't play it as much as I used to, because, you know, I do have a baby, I do have a kid, so I just, you know, don't have the time like I used to. And now it's just, I play it for maybe an hour and a half every single day in the morning. So that's about it. But, yeah, my mom is the person that kind of introduced me to the game. It's pretty fun. Question number 3, what is your favorite part of the game? Create a sim, telling stories, building houses, or community lots. I'd have to say create a sim and just playing. I don't know. I love create a sim. I've always loved create a sim since like Sims 2. Sims 1 was really simple. But Sims 2 is probably what made me get into creating Sims so much. And then Sims 3 came out with more features for the Create a Sim, and plus with mods, you had more sliders, and just the Sims games in general are just amazing. And the modding team is amazing. Modding community, not modding team, but modding community is just crazy amazing. So I'd have to do create a sim and just playing the game. I love playing the game, and I love creating characters. I don't play like I used to, and I really wish I did, because I kind of don't really wish I played like I used to, because side note, when I first started playing The Sims, I would use motherload like 10 times. I would max out all their skills. It wasn't how you're supposed to play The Sims, in my opinion. And that's how I used to play it until I started doing Let's Plays, and it kind of forced me to not use cheats. I mean, everyone's A-okay with cheats, but I feel like Let's Plays make you actually play the game like you're supposed to. So, I don't know. Anyways, number 4, who's your favorite Sim from the game? The Sims 3, The Sims 2, Sims 4, or even a created Sim. And if the Sim is your creation, tell us something about him or her. It'd have to be Eliza Pancakes from The Sims 4. If you guys watch my videos, Eliza Pancakes has an obsession with almost every single pregnant sim I have. She stalks my pregnant sims. She's very stalkerish. I think the Sims team wanted a stalker in the game. And, you know, Eliza Pancakes is a gorgeous sim, but she has some stalker issues. She needs to kind of, you know, die down and go away sometimes. She's a big stalker. But I'd have to say Eliza Pancakes is my favorite sim, just because her personality is something that you wouldn't see in a sim. My second favorite would have to be Bella Goth, everyone's favorite. Everyone loves Bella. So yeah. Question number 5. If you are a sim, what will be your traits and where would you live? I'd want to live in probably Bridgeport, or a kind of, I guess you could say, a country, because I don't know, I'm kind of a country girl. I like being away from the city at times, but I also love my city, and I love being in the city and having all of the stuff that you can do in the city. But I feel like, you know, I'd want one of those two places to live, and I would definitely have the photography eye trait, probably the romantic trait. How about, I'm just gonna pick 3 because it's way too hard. And then probably, what's that trait? What is that trait? Oh my gosh. Probably likes children, or even family-oriented. Probably family-oriented, yeah. Do you use custom content and mods in your game? And who's your favorite creator? Yes, I use custom content and I use mods. And I don't technically have a favorite creator, but when it comes to, you know, getting custom content, I do find myself going to the same people, but I don't have just one favorite CC or mod creator. The creator who did the pose player for The Sims 3 is amazing. Just another side note, The Sims 4 has a pose player now. It is in beta, so I believe that any animation that you took out of the Create a Sim can actually be used. It is just one that you have to type in the name of the animation, but The Sims 4 has a pose player. So yeah. Question number 7, which expansion pack, step pack, or game pack is your favorite one? I'd have to go with Generations for sure. I just love the family aspect. I don't like that The Sims 4 doesn't have toddlers, but I also don't mind it not having toddlers as well. I do miss that life stage, and I do miss, you know, teaching them how to walk, talk, use the potty. You know, I do miss that stuff, but at the same time, I kind of don't miss them because that's one life stage that we don't have to worry about. But I do have a feeling that they're going to put it in later on. It's just a matter of when, and it'll probably, to be honest, be either before Generations comes out or when Generations comes out, just because Generations is kind of an expansion pack for family. And seeing how there's no toddlers, I don't feel like a family or a sim is complete without the toddler stage. So, but yeah, anyways. Rambling on. Generations is definitely my favorite. Okay, which expansion pack is your least favorite? I'd have to go with World Adventures, just because I hardly ever use it and hardly ever played it. The Sims 4 doesn't have much, and I actually don't even have a least favorite of a stuff pack or any of that. I actually like all the content that's come out, even if it's just little things. So I don't know. Now, when The Sims 4 is out, what do you want to be brought back in the game, and what do you miss the most? Okay, this one's a little hard because I miss cars, but I understand why there's not cars because it is not open world. So I kind of miss cars, just having that car in your driveway type thing. But I hardly use cars in The Sims 3 anyway, so I don't know why I'd miss that. But I do miss bicycles for little kids. I do miss those. I don't know why. I just thought that, you know, children riding on bicycles in The Sims 3 was the cutest thing ever. And I also you know, like I said previously, I do miss toddlers. And if they did add toddlers, I really hope they add more interactions like The Sims 2 had with toddlers, where you could just, you know, they could do so much more stuff. Sims 3 toddlers were just so dialed down, and it kind of sucked. So I really hope if they do bring in toddlers, they go back to The Sims 2 toddlers and kind of add more. So yeah, those are all. And the last question is, who do you tag? And I'm going to go ahead and tag 4 people. I'm going to tag, Sassy Simmer, which is Abby, Fantasy Simmer, which is Rachel, Coffee, and X Urban Sims X. So, go ahead and tweet them and say, hey, Jessica tagged you. I will tweet them as well once this video is released. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and all the questions will be down below. And if you guys want to answer them in the comments, go for it. I would love to see read your guys' responses. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day. And I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye, everyone.